delivery, I've got my line 3. Home delivery, line 3.
And I found that out because I was on line 6.
Julia, call 103, please. Julia, call
Home delivery, we have call parked on line 4. Home delivery, line north.
Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Just like that, we're back with Hy-Vee Today. This is Tony Tone. I was bagging groceries yesterday for a nice lady, and, it's what I do occasionally for a couple hours if I need to bag groceries. I'm getting better at it, and I don't mind doing it. Long story short, I got done bagging groceries for this lady, and she did that move that people do when you work at Hy-Vee and you've got a giant name tag right here. I saw her look at it, and then she looked at me and she said, "Oh, you're that Tony." And I said, "Is that a good thing or a bad thing?" And she said, "It's a good thing." And I was like, "Good, because that would have been awkward if it was a bad thing." And then we had a nice crisp high five, because I don't know what to do after people say things like that. So that's me bagging groceries and putting the bleach right on top of the eggs and then toilet paper right on top of there. I think that's how it goes. The milk on the eggs and then the bleach on top of the milk in one bag. You can trust me. I know what I'm a professional. Well, he was on the show yesterday. He said it could happen, and it did happen. I'm talking about West Liberty Police Chief Kerry Kinmouth. He mentioned that he had talked to a producer from CBS News about their autism awareness police badge patches. And guess what? The story went viral, and it's online, and we're going to play it right meow. Check this out. Chief Kerry Kinmouth and the West Liberty PD, and it should have audio as well, so I'll stop talking.
We have the same interests anybody else have. We worry about the same things anybody else does. We care about the same things all our other community members worry about. So it just humanizes us, kind of humanizes the badge a little bit, and puts it out there for people to see.
So he said it was going to happen, and it happened. How about it? And I don't know exactly, Ryan, if you see the view count on there, but by yesterday afternoon, I thought it had exceeded 300,000 views online. So kudos to West Liberty Police Chief and our friend Carrie Kinmuth on doing that and doing a great job. And it's safe to say, as Chad just said, they're going to sell a lot of those. So hopefully he's got a reorder coming because they were almost sold out of the autism awareness patches. And we appreciate Chief again coming on the show. And for CBS News to pick that up and cover it, it's a good thing for sure. All right, let's get to our guests. They are back. It's like the dynamic duo, ladies and gentlemen, with the Muscatine County Arts Council. To my right is Angela Woodhouse. To her right, Paul Thielman. And today we're talking about the 4th annual Wandering Words Contest. Angela, great to see you.
Good to see you.
Paul.
Yes.
You look comfortable. Can I just say, I like what you got on. You're styling. The turtleneck thing, it looks comfortable. Am I wrong or am I right?
Oh, it's very comfortable.
Yeah.
This is a Christmas present from my youngest son.
It's very nice. Looks like somebody hand knit that.
It's made in Ireland.
Made in Ireland,
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. All right, Wandering Words Contest. I know about this. I want to get in on this. But for the folks at home that don't know, it's a poetry contest, and if your poem is selected, it gets put into concrete.
The sidewalks of Muscatine.
This is super exciting, right? And you may have noticed these throughout town, and I sure have. And it's such a treasure when you come across one. So I want to back up though and get a little bit of the background on Wandering Words. So we're in our third contest.
Third year.
I was given misinformation, Ed Chamberlain. Let me correct my notes, Ed. Let me make that 4 or 3. All right. So whose idea was it? I love poetry. I'm a big fan. I'll get to more of that in a second, but give the folks at home some of the background on this.
My father, Dave Alice, is on the board, and he was up in Minnesota, and he happened to notice that they did sidewalk poetry all over Northfield, Minnesota, and so he thought it would really be a nice addition to the city of Muscatine, and we were looking for a more visual project for the Arts Council. We like the fact that anybody can participate in this, all ages, and in fact some of the poems that we have currently are from all different ages. So
fantastic.
It's just a great little project for the city. The first year we did it, we used these forms that you would, we had to do that in brand new concrete.
Sure.
But now, Jim Edgman, with the city of Muscatine, we've worked with him, and he came up with an idea of having it actually etched in existing concrete.
Oh, it's a great idea.
So we used J&D stones, and that's how you
get them into the stone itself.
Yep.
So, for folks that are going to want to enter Wandering Words, how do they submit? I guess there has to be maybe some rules, right? You can't have a 10-page poem, probably, unless it's really compelling and you can just put it sidewalk after sidewalk. So, are there some guidelines, Paul, that folks at home?
There are some very specific guidelines.
Specific, okay. Let's share those with
each person may submit up to 2 poems.
Okay.
Text and subject matter must be appropriate for the general public. Poems may be composed up to 8 lines.
8 lines, okay.
No line having more than 25 characters, and that includes spaces and punctuation.
Wow.
If the title is included, it will count as 2 lines.
Okay.
And now, as far as some of the, that's so we can get it in the space we're going to be using. But then, as far as the rules of poetry competition, poems may be composed, or they may be previously published as long as they are original work of the entrant.
Right. We have to make sure that we're not just borrowing a Langston Hughes poem.
And they must be submitted in a typewritten form.
Okay.
1 poem to a page, no identification on the pages themselves.
Oh, okay.
This is a blind judging.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's fascinating. So is it left to members of the Muscatine County Arts Council to make that decision? Who's judging
No,
this?
Misty Urban will be the
Oh,
judge
sure, I
this
know
year.
Misty,
We've
yeah.
had we've had poet laureates actually,
Wow.
but it's completely blind, so we do not know. We never have. It's completely up to the judge.
So you can't even slip a $10 bill in there because they wouldn't know who it came from. That's what I'm saying. Not
Yeah.
that nobody
We
accepts
wouldn't do
bribes,
that. No.
of course. Never.
No,
But
we
right.
would
So
not.
if you're watching this and
Well,
you
not on the Arts Council.
That's
okay.
right. Privately, sure. So I went to high school in the Chicago suburbs, Oak Park, River Forest High School, sophomore year, English teacher, Peter Kahn. He's still teaching to this day. He's a great guy. He started the Spoken Word Club when I was at high school. And the Spoken Word Club at Oak Park, River Forest High School is renowned at this point. And they have gone to regional and national competitions, and they have very talented poets and slam poets. And I can't tell you how much I enjoyed learning about poetry, and I have notebooks full of stuff that I've written over the years. Now, that being said, I haven't written anything in a number of years, and that's disappointing.
You should probably brush up your skills.
Or I could just try and dig out a couple of the older ones and see if they would, if they would
Absolutely
stand a chance.
You have to be a resident of Muscatine County.
Well, I am. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm in, Paul. Sorry, folks across the river. Next time, or just move to Muscatine. We've got houses for sale, like mine, pretty soon. So, for folks that want to submit those pieces of work, can it be emailed? I feel like it almost can. I mean, you said that it needs to be typed up.
It needs to be typed up and mailed in.
Okay.
It's blind in terms of what's on the page of the poem itself, but then each entrance submits a cover page with the first line or the title of the poem on that, and then they identify themselves that way.
Okay, that makes sense. I wondered about that. And this is going on, and I did not know this. April is National Poetry Month.
Right.
I did not know that. I learned that just this morning. And this contest, the third annual Wandering Words, going on through the end of the month. So then, Angela, Paul, when will we take to the streets and etch the poems, the winning poems, into stone, into the concrete?
Sometime after April 30th.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't expect an exact date. That's fine.
It really depends on when the engraver can fit us into their schedule.
Gotcha.
So,
okay. How many? Oh, this Paul guy's good. He can hang out for a little bit. How many poems?
By the way, I don't want you bagging my groceries.
Well, I'm pretty good at it.
I bet he is.
I could write a sonnet about bagging groceries. Third stanza, of course. So, how many poems will be selected in the Wandering Words contest?
5.
5.
Is that
Jeez
right?
Louise.
I believe 5.
If I can correct my
my
friend
I thought it was
Angela,
five.
I never
Okay.
would,
it's
Paul.
up to 8.
Up to 8.
Oh.
Up to 8.
Okay.
Nice even number.
We don't.
Angela's trying to just say, Tony, you probably don't have a chance. with 5.
No,
Now with
you
8,
do.
I'm back in.
You're back
I feel
in.
Like I could outright some of my
Yeah.
fellow Muscatinians. We had a great picture just a minute ago of one of the poems that's near City Hall that Betty Collins wrote, and as much as I've been down at City Hall, I didn't even notice that she had one there. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you might just be out and about. And can we give some of the locations where the pre-existing works can be found?
We've got some in front of DeBeats, First National Bank,
Yep.
Stanley's, the Old Marie Lindsay building.
The Chinese American Friendship Center,
Yes, absolutely.
and I believe that's in Chinese.
That is in Chinese.
cool.
We also have one in Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have one on West Hill somewhere. Just throughout the downtown at various locations. So.
And we are hoping to place possibly a couple in other outlying communities. We are the Muscatine County Arts Council.
Right.
Correct. I feel like we just started the show talking about our friend, the police chief in West Liberty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's possibly a location. That's good to know, right? So Muscatine County Arts Council, not just all about Muscatine.
Nope.
So with that being said, if you're in Muscatine County, we would want you and encourage you to enter, to submit. Misty Urban's going to have a lot to sift through.
Absolutely. Yeah.
This is why you let Misty do it, because it's you guys are like, we don't like to judge in general.
Nope.
But this is great. I'm really happy and that this is continuing. At the same time, though, I wonder, and I could probably answer my own question, but certainly doing something like this is not free. It's not cheap. So funds raised throughout the various Muscatine County Arts Council events probably help with the cost associated,
Absolutely.
right? Okay.
Yeah, we have a fundraiser coming up. I'm not sure of the exact date, but it's the end of Bix, and it'll be at the Merrill Hotel.
Okay.
Jeff Barnhart, he was here last year for the fundraiser, and we
Okay.
had such great response. We're bringing him back again this year. So,
That's
but the
fantastic.
funds for that are actually for events like this, and then our summer concert series that we do as well.
Oh, that's great. I have a phone call on 9-1. Apparently, people don't know that we do this show. That's what I love about the nature of a live show in a grocery store. So they're just put them on hold. So for folks at home that are wanting to get involved and write something, I encourage you to do so. But at the same time, if you feel like you have a strong connection to the arts, you could also make a contribution, right?
Sure.
And help our next set of winners from the Wandering Words contest to make sure that they can appear in stone and for years to come. So that's what I was saying. Like, there's so many different things that fit under the Muscatine County Arts Council umbrella, right? You guys do so much, but this Wandering Words is definitely worth talking about for sure. Getting the submissions in before April 30th, selections happening and going into concrete sometime after April 30th.
We will actually, if we do it as we have in the past, announce winners publicly at probably the first summer concert.
Good.
So
okay.
we're talking June.
I wondered about that. Yeah. That's fantastic. So sometime in June. So good segue. The summer concert series, is that, and we can go back to the main website page, and I didn't look. Is that poster finalized? Is it out?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
I know Duffy
Gotcha.
is close to finalizing all of the acts and bands that we
right.
have. But
That's a lot to,
yeah.
put together the logistics on that.
Yeah, it's a great time,
Sure.
Free concert, and
Yeah.
we have great musicians that we bring in.
Absolutely.
So
We
this
really
year
do.
there is a change, though. Maybe we should mention it's
Yeah, go
going to
ahead.
be at the public library instead of Pearl City Plaza.
That's
so we're
great.
moving it there.
So we'll be in the large. We'll be outside. It'll be outside,
Well,
weather permitting, probably, right?
Weather
Yes.
permitting, it
The
can be
library has
outside.
a stage.
But
Yeah.
if it's really hot, we're going to be upstairs in the third floor.
H&I
and-
conference
yeah.
room or whatever it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah, no, the Muscat Public Library is such a great facility. And here's the Muscatine County Arts Council website. Again, everything you need to know is on there. And this is what I'm talking about, right? I mean, you guys, never a dull moment. You started the year with another Eagles and Ivories, and now we're talking again Wandering Words, summer concert series coming down the pike. And yeah, I mean, it's a good time to be connected for sure. Cody, just for folks at home, let's click on the summer concert series, and even if it's last year's, we'll just kind of give them a sense for what it looks like. Click on that. Yep, there you go. Perfect. So again, this is from last year, but you can just kind of get a sense of the different entertainment and the acts that'll perform and the great support, right? I mean, there are so many businesses that believe in the arts and providing entertainment like this, again, at no cost to families and individuals throughout Muscatine County. Talk about that, Angela. I mean, you guys have some folks on there that have probably been a supporter for years, right?
Yeah, we really wouldn't be where we are without the donations of various businesses and individuals.
Sure.
We are so appreciative of the donations that we get, and it all goes back to the community. You know, it's a volunteer board,
Right.
so it's wonderful that our community really supports the arts in Muscatine.
Paul, you apparently you would be out of the dynamic duo more inclined to write poetry. Do you have anything? Are you able to enter Wandering Words even though you sit on the board?
I don't know. I haven't actually written a poem in quite some time.
Okay.
He
my
could.
my wife is
Yeah.
more the poet in the family.
Nice.
And she entered the first year and
Nice.
didn't win and hasn't written again, so I don't know. It was really a good poem, too.
Oh man, the blind judges can be ruthless, everybody. Well, I hope she is still encouraged to write. I mean, certainly it's, for me it was just, once I got into it, I just couldn't stop. You know, and I never forced myself to write anything. It all just kind of flowed through, as I would like to say. So, yeah, and it's one thing to be able to write things, but then to take that next step and feel like, you know, what's happened, and then it's their whole other part of it, right? It's people probably have submitted and thought, no way, and guess what? There they are, right in the concrete outside of all the different locations that you mentioned. So,
By the way,
Yeah.
for anybody who is concerned, they retain full rights
Sure.
to their
Their works.
poetry. We do. You are, when you enter the contest, you are allowing us to use the poetry in whatever form we see fit, but they retain the rights to the poem. And it can be a poem that's already been published, too.
And I gets asked, but like, you know, the poem will be there forever. It's not like at the end of the year that you guys jackhammer up the concrete and say, all right, you can take that home. It's not a souvenir. And I don't encourage anybody to do that either, by the way. Let the record state. Don't run a jackhammer in downtown Muscatine if you're not supposed to be. Oh, I'm just taking my poem back. Take a picture of it, right? That's what we all do in 2019. We take pictures and videos of everything.
Yeah.
All right, so what about the board? Are we at a place where you need more folks to join up, volunteer, to get involved?
Absolutely. We would love to have new board members. We're always looking for people. We meet once a month. And just anybody that's interested in supporting the arts and working. You know, this board in particular is a great board to be on because, you know, you have that monthly meeting and then just a few other things. But, you know, it doesn't require a ton of time. But if you're interested, please give one of the board members a call or stop us when you see us. We'd love to have you join our board.
And you can get more info, of course, on the website as we're looking at right now. Membership opportunities, you know, for an individual, senior citizen. So, like getting connected is easy. P.O. Box address is on there. And I hope that if you're watching and you want to get in on the Wandering Words contest, that you do. I mean, we want to encourage people, regardless of, you know, where they find themselves. I mean, this is open to everybody. I really like the idea of the blind judging, so that someone like Misty has no idea if they're reading the works of someone that's, you know, 15 years old or 65 years old, right? I mean, it's just all are welcome. And it is important to continue having outlets and opportunities for the arts throughout Muscatine County. And I know that that's important, and that's why everybody is, well, we're looking at the mission right now, right? How about since 1977, Muscatine County Arts Council, rocking and rolling. Have there been any discussion or any thoughts on either bringing something back that maybe was part of the Arts Council back in the day, or any new ideas or things to try? I mean, this is, you know, not to give you more to do, but...
We're currently talking about, and I think we're probably going to go ahead with it, a juried art show that will be at the Art Center, and more details will follow, but that will be open to, again, we like to open it to anybody in the community. So
we're also looking at you know, I think a lot of people associate us with just music, and we're, you know, obviously trying to emphasize some other things. We're looking at the possibility of running some classes through the Art Center.
Good idea. Yeah.
And that might it might not even involve just painting. We're talking about some of the other craft arts as well.
Well, and it's good to be able to collaborate, right? People like Melanie. I mean, you just have to, everybody kind of has to coexist, and we're all, especially with the arts, right? I mean, you know, we're all in that together, wanting to do different things. And that's what's nice about, again, a town the size of Muscatine. You know, just the other day we had Richard Scafaro here, who's playing with the Civic Chorale tomorrow night, and you know, Argentinian-born bandoleon player, and there's so many different cultural opportunities connected through the arts that come through Muscatine County. We got to keep that trend going.
Absolutely.
Right? And again, we're not just only talking about things in Muscatine. This extends throughout the entire county. All different opportunities and programs available. It's great, and I hope, again, Wandering Words, you have until April 30th to get involved before that deadline passes. There is information online. There's a great pamphlet, if I may borrow this.
Oh, please.
It's got everything, right?
Yep.
I mean, I just love how it looks. It looks so sharp, having the words in concrete, right? I mean, this is a great thing to be able to see. And the deadline, again, postmarked before April 30th. So if you're thinking about getting involved, and I hope you do, getting your work of poetry on the sidewalk, it's just as easy as that. All residents of Muscatine County, students of any age, residents young and old, professional writers, amateurs are eligible. And this is it, right? It would be a lot of fun to be able to see your works forever.
Yep.
Well, you guys are great. I love having you on. You do a wonderful job. And again, I know you're both busy in addition to everything else. To be as active on the board and promoting the arts, it's a labor of love for sure, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And one other thing I want to mention,
absolutely.
we actually received a grant from the Community Foundation
Great.
to help pay for
Good.
this. So I
Thank
want
you,
to thank
Charlotte,
them.
and the crew
Absolutely.
and the community. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yep.
So, Charlotte, we're going to need that grant annually. And don't forget, it doubles each year, right? We want to be able to have from 8 poems next year to 16.
Yeah.
Maybe that's when I get in, 16.
Hey,
I don't know if I'm
we
good
could
at...
have poetry down the aisles of Hy-Vee.
You could. That's
yeah,
a
you've
thought.
got. I noticed you've got some sidewalks.
We would
kind
do
of.
that. We got concrete floors, right? We had them before some other places.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could totally do that. I mean, I feel like I would have a better chance if I was going to have poetry in my store.
Sure.
Of having my poems selected.
And you guys would be starting a new trend for Hy-Vee.
Well, we're all about setting the trends, right? Nobody's doing a talk show. We've been doing this for a year, whether they notice or not. It's one thing. But yeah, no, it would be for sure. It would be a trend to have somebody in here chiseling a poem into the concrete. All right, get in on Wandering Words. It's a good time for sure. Angela, Paul, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks,
Paul,
Tony.
good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure. Check it out, Wandering Words with the Muscatine County Arts Council 2019 Poetry Sidewalk Contest. Ready to go. It'll look good. I want you to win. I want you to get yourself entered and keep supporting the arts. We all can do a better job of doing that. That is for sure. All right, Cody, are you going to go cart cam? Aisle cam? Perfect. All right. I like the potato. It is Wellness Wednesday. We're in the health market. That is high up there. I'm trying to look over the aisle and see if I can spot where the camera is set up. Fantastic. So each and every Wednesday, save 10% off in the health market. That person just disappeared. Did you see that? What happened? The screen, wow. It must be a little bit of a digital delay. Did you see that person just they took a step and they were gone? Wow. Thanks, Angela. Thanks, Paul. That's great. So Wellness Wednesday, 10% off health market purchases, whether that is fresh ground organic coffee, gluten-free products, keto-friendly stuff, kombucha drinks. That's one thing I always see people buying a lot of kombucha on Wellness Wednesday because you're saving 10% off. But that also extends to organic produce and health and beauty care items if you need to buy a toothbrush or if you're like Steve Graham and you can't get enough deodorant every Wellness Wednesday. It's 5, 6. So that's a good deal. We love Wellness Wednesday, and we encourage you to stop by, check it out. One of the things that I wanted to mention, the donut of the month, all of the donuts here at the Hy-Vee Bakery, fresh fried every single day. Donut of the month, red velvet. How can you beat a red velvet donut with what looks to be, smells like cream cheese frosting? So if you're not thinking cream cheese frosting is your bag, they've got the red velvet donuts. Check it out. They've got the red velvet donuts with just the glaze on them. So this is awesome. Donut of the month, red velvet, and I am going to take one for the team for the sake of science. I'm going to get a bite of this because it looks good. Everything in moderation. Oh, man. That is so good. Are you kidding me? Come on now. Red velvet donut, cheesecake frosting, game over. Every donut is fried by hand. Do you get, I just want you to understand that. Every single donut, nothing is brought in frozen. The fact that we do the donuts back in the store has created jobs for people. We have people that fry donuts around the clock, overnight, third shift, frying donuts, so that when you come in the morning, they're fresh and they're ready to go. Best donuts ever. Other places, their donuts come in frozen off of a truck. That's gross. You know what this is not? This ain't no truck donut. This was made by hand and fried by hand and frosted by hand. Let's go to the cart cam. I think Cody's going to the health market. You know what's healthy? Cream cheese donuts. Listen, because I'm gonna get messages about this. I get it. You care about me. But I took 20,000 steps yesterday. I burned 6,000 calories. I walked 10 miles. I'm gonna be fine. One donut ain't gonna throw off the whole diet. I'm not gonna eat this donut and gain 100 pounds back. All right, so Cody's in the health market. Toyota of Muscatine Car Cam. It's a good-looking 2019 Toyota of Muscatine Car Cam. It's Cody powered. And I asked Cody to find me a Meltdown. There it is, brother. Meltdown. That is liquid keto in a glass can. In a can. It's not glass. It's a can. Cody, stop right there for a second if you can hear me. Back up. And then to your left, grab one of the keto proteins. Should be right on your left. It's like a keto-friendly protein mix. I'm telling you, if you're doing the keto diet, there it is. Keto protein vanilla. I'm surprised Mark Wahlberg ain't got no keto protein, right? Keto-friendly products. And listen, the Meltdown drinks, they're good. I had one the other day. You know, they taste good. Did you, Chad, did you try one? What'd you think? Not bad, right? Great Blade. It's not bad. It's good flavor. It's got to be cold, though. Speaking of Marky Mark of the Funky Bunch, there he is, Mark Wahlberg, and the performance-inspired products. You can find those in every single type of protein bar. It's all there in the health market. Wellness Wednesday. I'm telling you, we have got so many great products. I just love the duck hanging from the ceiling with the umbrella. That's a very creative idea. And Easter, right? Easter. It is so late this year. Last year, Easter was like, what, just this past Sunday, I think? Easter this year, April 21st, everything you need. Bag and Groceries yesterday, like I said at the start of the show, saw a lot of Reese's chocolate peanut butter eggs. A lot of people buying the Reese's eggs. I'm sure that they're good. They've got to be wonderful. If the Easter Bunny needs help with some candy, look, we found the Easter Bunny. Cody petting the Easter Bunny. Nice. I will say I'm not a big fan of the Whopper or the Robin's eggs. But there you go. There's the Reese's eggs. Cody, will you show us a pack of Reese's eggs? Those are the best. We've got them in individual packages and then in the larger packages. Shout out to NJ on Facebook saying, best show on in the morning here in Muscatine. You're very kind. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Thank you, NJ. Is it Fararend? I don't want to mispronounce your name, but thanks for watching. I appreciate it. All right, very good, Cody. Thank you, sir. Come see us. I'm telling you, that's a good donut, and I will finish that, and then I'll pay for it. Or Cody will pay for it. Or Ryan will pay for it, because Ryan Broderson also has disappeared this morning, ladies and gentlemen. He's gone. So today, the 3rd of April, is National Walking Day. And how about Cody doing some walking with the cart cam, getting his steps in? I told you I did a little bit of walking yesterday with 20,000 steps, thanks to the old Fitbit paying attention. 10,000 steps at work, and somehow 10,000 steps, well, I know how, because we're getting ready to sell our house, and it should be photographed today, which is good news, in case you've been following that along. And here comes, oh man, look at this, Breakfast of Champions. Thank you, sir. So we're talking about Wellness Wednesday. Which one you grabbed the peach mango. Peach Blade Mango. This is like a boring name, right? This Meltdown is just Peach Mango, not like Peach Sword Mango. Peach Mango. And then, as I've said before, you know that it's got to be good for you because just look at a little bit lower right there. Enhanced fat loss. Increases metabolism. And enhanced energy. But come back up, Cody. Like, do they have to have the enhanced fat loss be someone in a bikini? Like, I don't know if we need that. That just seems a little bit over the top. It's not bad, though. It's good stuff. And then we've got the keto protein. Full disclosure, I think I have tried this, actually. I tried, like, one of the sample packs of the keto protein. It's good stuff. The vanilla one, yeah, this is good. I've had the little sample pack powered by bone broth. And then this is not keto-friendly. This right here is not keto-friendly, but it will be very good. There's 16 grams of sugar in this one egg. How many carbs? 18 carbs. This is the opposite of keto. Okay? Keto is low carb, low sugar. Low carb. You know what else is probably not low carb or low sugar? I don't even care. That's really good. That cream cheese frosting. I'm all in on that. All right. National Walking Day. National Find a Rainbow Day. Will you find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Maybe. It is Film Score Day. Do you have a particular favorite movie? I bet it has a great score, right? You think of some of the iconic, the classic movies, the Back to the Futures, the John Williams scores, the Hans Zimmer stuff. It plays a big role. All of you will probably go see that new Avengers movie in a couple of weeks. Those are very well scored to to create tension and dun 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 dun. That's like every superhero score. And it is Day of Hope, and it is also Chocolate Mousse Day. I put mousse in my hair this morning. It was not chocolate. It was regular mousse in my hair, and then I put it up. Still need a haircut. Had a little piece of donut in my cheek. I'm sorry. I think I got it. Okay, if I choke on a donut, somebody save me. Food service coupons inside the store. The spindle rack is packed. We've got the bakery flyer, we've got the fuel saver flyer, and we've got the food service coupons. These are good through Sunday. Grab one and save, save, save. This is it right here. Perfect. Thank you, Cody. Meatloaf dinner, $2 off any regular priced appetizer. All you can eat salad bar and soup for $5.99, 8-piece fried chicken $7.99, and $1 off any price breakfast. Also, 2 slices of pizza and 2 breadsticks, $3.99. You got to use the coupon, so grab that off the rack and then take advantage of those deals right here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. Let's go to the bakery flyer, something else that is right when you walk in the door. After you're done enjoying your meltdown and your keto protein, you can grab a bakery flyer and then go back to the bakery, which is right here. This is not a green screen. That's real. The bakery has so many items that are buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free. BOGO. That's what that means. I know you know that. Spring into the bakery BOGO sale. Buy one, get one free hamburger buns. Buy one, get one. Cinnamon Krispies. Buy one, get one. Cinnamon crumb bar. Buy one, get one. Garlic crown bread. Buy one, get one. Garlic foil bread. And donut holes. Buy one, get one. My wife is texting me asking me where the broom is. Probably in the garage. Ryan, where's my broom? In my garage. Spring into the bakery BOGO sale. This is good through Sunday right here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of things that are good, I can't remember if I think I sent the 12-hour sale, right? I believe I did. That's tomorrow, Thursday the 4th. It's also my garbage pickup day. Note to self, garbage and recycling. Tony, don't forget, put it out. Okay, I'll remember. And 12 hours to save here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. So many great opportunities in the meat department and all throughout the store. It is a 12-hour sale this Thursday. That is April 4th. It is right here. It is on the back page of the Voice of Muscatine newspaper, and you will save for 12 hours only. So keep that in mind. You got a short window of time to save. That's for sure. All right, we'll put this on the screen real quick. Check it out. Hy-Vee brats, brat patties, skinless brats, 77 cents each. What? Cray cray. You could have a brat and a pack of hot dog buns. That's a good deal. Some food service savings, some coupons on the bottom. It all looks good. It's 12 hours to save, save, save. 8 to 8. See that on the back page of the Voice of Muscatine newspaper, and come in and see us tomorrow on Thursday. 2 things, and then we'll get to the job board quickly. Next Saturday, the 13th, Iowa Hawkeye play-by-play commentator Gary Dolphin. He has been doing Iowa Hawkeye football and basketball for, I think, over 20 years easily. Gary Dolphin will be in the store here at Hy-Vee on Saturday, April 13th from 8 till 10 a.m. Breakfast with Gary Dolphin. You can stop by. You can meet and greet with Gary Dolphin. You can ask him a question. We'll have a Q&A moderated by Brian Musell. And we're ready to go. It's Gary Dolphin. Hawk fans, RSVP. Do me a favor. RSVP 563-264-2420. Want you to save your seat for Breakfast with Dolph next Saturday, April 13th, 8 till 10 in the Market Grill Express. Don't miss it. Now, here is the good news for those that have been following the MCSA Domestic Violence Shelter New Beginnings fundraiser, which is this Saturday. If you got tickets, that's good news, because I'm going to say it, and I think it's true. Based on the emails I was getting yesterday, we are sold out. So thank you very much. If you bought a ticket, I'll see you on Saturday at Geneva Golf and Country Club. Now listen, is there a chance that a ticket or two could come available in between today, Wednesday, and Saturday's event? I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, it's sold out. I was exchanging some emails yesterday with my friends at MCSA. Very excited that it's sold out. I got to be honest with you, I was nervous about the event this year. But the community rallied behind the domestic violence shelter, and we're going to make a big difference on Saturday. Now, with all that being said, you can still support the MCSA Domestic Violence Shelter in a myriad or a lot of ways. You can go to mcsaiowa.org and purchase one of the Isabel Bloom figures, the bee, in the custom purple color. You can make a monetary donation to the shelter. You could buy supplies at places like your Muscatine Hy-Vee and donate them. There's always ways that you can get involved and help out the domestic violence shelter. We're going to show you the Isabel Bloom. Purchase it online. Get one of them. Get two of them. Really easy to do. That's how I bought the two that I purchased. There's the bee. Again, if you are an Isabel Bloom collector, you know that those are all handcrafted in the great state of Iowa. And that purple color is one of a kind, and you won't be able to get it anywhere else except on the MCSA website, or if you're able to purchase them when they're selling them out and about. So again, thank you. If you bought a ticket, thank you very much. And for all the sponsors that show up for that event, like our friends at Toyota Muscatine with the wine pull, sponsoring the wine pull. It's very exciting. And I know that we'll see our friends with CBI Bank and Trust at the event. I saw Tanya Howard yesterday, who is the better half. Bob, you know, we love Bob. Tanya's better half. She'll be there. They're looking forward to having a good time, supporting a great cause. I'll be passing out champagne when you walk into the fundraiser, and so many great items in the silent auction and the live auction. It'll be a wonderful evening for sure. All right, with all that being said, Charity, I will email you today. I saw my friend Charity from Team Staffing here yesterday, and she did this move, Tony, and I said, I'll email you, and I didn't. I promised, Charity. This is a good crossing the fingers. I'll email you today. In the meanwhile, let's get to the Team Staffing job board for folks that are looking for opportunities in and around Muscatine, whether it's a job for you or if it's someone that you're going to refer. Contact Team Staffing. They are ready to go. Up first is our friend Mary, customer service and administrative assistant, or just admin assistant. I don't have to add words to it. Customer service and admin assistant. 11 to 12 bucks an hour, first shift. Call Mary 563-316-7634. Careers at teamssi.com. Jenny. Saw Jenny yesterday at the store as well. Hello, Jenny. They are hiring for machine operators. 14 bucks an hour, all shifts available. Again, 563-316-7635. I imagine that's one of those situations where you say, you know, I'm interested in the second shift. And Jenny says, cool, when do you want to start? And last but not least, Brooke McCullough, who just celebrated 10 years with Team Staffing, has an opportunity for a cable installer, 12 bucks an hour, first shift, ready to go. Call Brooke 563-316-7636 or careers at teamssi.com. They will help you or someone you know get to work. That's what they do every single day at Team Staffing, 109 Lake Park Boulevard, across from Happy Joe's. Thank you to Angela Woodhouse and Paul Thielman with the Muscatine County Arts Council for coming on the show. The 2019 third annual Wandering Words Poetry Contest is open for submissions right now. You can have your poem potentially etched in concrete throughout Muscatine County. Very cool that the Muscatine County Arts Council does things like this. We appreciate their efforts, that is for sure. And we look forward to reminding you about all the good things that they've got coming up throughout the next several months, because they will only get busier, that is for sure. All right, well, I think we've said it all. I don't have anything else to cover. I am going to take care of this donut after the show. Going to give it a nice home, and then we've got this one that Cody, Chad, and Ryan will wrestle to the death for. So, and then we'll wash it down with a tasty meltdown. Well, I mean, I just had a donut. I probably need 7,500 milligrams of ketones. Glug, 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 glug. That's how it works, right? That's how diets work. You eat something that's not on a diet, and then you drink something that has liquid ketones in it. I know. Tasty, though. I do kind of like the grape blade myself. The peach one's okay. Thank you for watching. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust. Thanks to Toyota Muscatine, of course, and our friends at Team Staffing. If you're watching on cable, we appreciate you. That's for sure. Hope you know that. This show is on Muscatine Power and Water Cable. It's Channel 5, the RE/MAX channel. So throughout the course of the day, if you're looking for a home to purchase, the RE/MAX professionals, you know, they've got an office on Park Avenue. So many folks in that building ready to go. It is the time to sell a house, for sure. My house being photographed this afternoon. Should be on the market tomorrow. If you want to buy my house, that's cool. If you help me find a buyer, I'll give you Adventureland tickets. If you buy my house, I'll give you Adventureland tickets. and a few more goodies. Maybe I'll even throw down a meltdown. Hey, you know what? You want to buy my house? I'll buy you a whole case of these. On me. Or if you want just a case of red velvet donuts, whatever you need, help me get that house sold. And then stay tuned, because after this show gets done on Channel 5, you're right back into the listings, and there's no place else in town that can show you. It's like you're walking through the house, right? And unless you've got all the time in the world to go to open houses, Chad and the crew, they go through and you're seeing it. Chad and Ryan, I mean, they are doing the camera thing like this. Sometimes I get vertigo. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, those stairs. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. Oh, I see the basement. Okay, that's good. So, yeah, that's great, though, because it really gives you an idea of what you're going to look at, right? Because sometimes you see pictures of a house and you're like, well, I don't know. But with this channel, Channel 5, you can experience it like you're there, like you're spying on them, if you will. But nobody's home, and they knew it was going to happen. So it's safe and legal. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your day or a great rest of your evening. That's it. We done. Come here, little donut.
Watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.